Give me 1 second. I'm gonna prove you right now, Crudy. All right, I'm adding you. Hey, just a second. You'll be on there. How's it going, Eric? There she is.
You're right. I'm right here.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Hey, Crudy.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm perfect. I am perfect, man.
I woke up feeling good this morning. Really good actually. So that's good. Uh,
Yeah.
some mornings I
Look,
get up, I have a lot of anxiety when I wake up, a lot of panic,
yep.
sometimes a little bit of depression. But
Yep.
lately I've been getting up feeling a lot better. I've been eating more whole food, plant-based stuff. Hadn't had meat in a
Mm.
while now. Hadn't had
Mm.
dairy in a long while or fish.
Oh, wow.
That's one thing I'm doing. Going plant-based and trying to
Mhm.
stick with plant-based stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
It seems to really help me out.
Mm.
I tried to cut the fat out though, like cut the fat totally out, and for some reason
Mhm.
it seemed to cause more anxiety and panic and stuff like that. So I'm doing a little bit of fat.
Mhm.
But anyway, we come on
Yeah.
here to talk about anger, negativity, and
Yeah.
emotions. Excuse me,
Yep.
negative emotions,
Mhm.
and let's get to it. Uh,
Let's get going. You want to
as
start
some
off?
of you know, most of you don't know.
Mhm.
In the last 15 years, I've been struggling with a lot of things. I've been struggling with anxiety, depression, panic attacks, uh, all sorts of things, and I still am. You mean with a lot of that stuff, still on a path to healing and getting better. Hey, Willie Smart, and it's been a struggle. You mean I know a lot of people out there are struggling as well. You know that as well, Curdy. A lot of people
Yeah.
are struggling.
Yeah.
So
Right.
we're gonna get on
Exactly.
here to try to encourage some of y'all out there that are hurting and
Yeah. Yeah.
suffering and things like that.
Right.
Uh, some things actually I've been able to get through with some of these negative emotions in the past that really bogged me down and hurt me. I want to share
Yeah.
my experiences. I'm sure you do as well, Kurt. You want to share some of
Right.
your
Exactly.
experiences with people
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Try to help
Yeah.
people, really. You know what I mean? And not be so selfish. And I've actually been the last year and a half. I've been in a 12-step program that's benefited me more than growing up 6 years in a Christian school and over 20 years in church. I've gained more traction in this than I ever have in church.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not there's anything wrong with church. I mean,
Right.
I haven't
Yeah.
been to church in a long time, by the way, probably 7 or 8 years. But
Mhm.
I've got a lot more out of this than I have in church for a long time. And I know you come with a background. You're not in a
Right.
program or anything like that,
Right.
but you come from a
Right.
background of
Oh, yeah.
church and
Yeah.
Christianity as well. So
Yeah. Yeah.
uh, so I want you to share your insights also as we're talking here.
Right. Exactly.
But go ahead, Curtis. You say something?
Yeah. I was gonna say I've had my share of experiences, being in church and stuff, and I've seen some things that are, that have been in my family that have been rough, with anger and rage and you know, cursing and all, and well, that's not. But things like that. But
Sorry about that.
it's just part of.
I
Huh?
had somebody actually called me, and I don't know why. It was actually the doctor's office calling me, but I got an appointment today anyway. So,
Well, okay.
are
Anyway,
you still with me?
yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay.
Anyway,
I can barely hear you. I don't know if it's the volume or what's All right, somebody keeps knocking me off the line there. I got called by another doctor's office calling me. You still there?
Oh, okay. I'm here.
I
I'm here.
was gonna say, your volume's not all that loud. I don't know why not. Are you talking loud or you might
Yeah,
speak?
yeah,
Yeah, speak up. There you go. Speak up a little bit.
yeah. There you go. Okay. Now,
There
where
you
was
go.
I? Okay.
I think.
Yeah. Um, anyway, yeah. Uh, from from my background and from my family's from my family's background, I have been in. Well, I've seen a lot of things in my life that have been rough, that have been tormenting in my life, and I have seen things that have been really rough down the road, in my life, like with anger, raging, and you know, other things like that. So it's been really rough. So, but now since I've joined the church and everything, I've learned to calm down and be, you know, kind to other people. I'm trying to be, but sometimes my anger comes out too. But I'm not. But now since since I'm in church and everything like that, right now, my anger hasn't come out that much. So you know, I mean,
That's good. Yeah, good to hear.
but my brothers, they're a different story. They will. I mean, they give me a hard time, but still, you know, they end up hurting certain people too. So, and that's what hurts me. So
Well, you know, we
and I
can't control other people. That's one thing. You can only control
right,
yourself, and
right,
that's what I. One
can't do
thing I learned. I've been in a 12-step program for a year and a half now. I think I might have mentioned that earlier.
right, yeah,
And it's been a tremendous benefit for me
yeah,
so
good,
far. I mean, each day I go, each meeting I go to, I learn a lot more stuff.
right,
You get an awareness of things
yeah,
that you're doing, different behaviors,
right,
different habits.
right, right,
Some
right,
things are healthy, some things unhealthy, or supportive and unsupportive.
right,
Uh, and it's not an addiction program I'm not an addiction, a 12-step addiction type program, but we all have some kind of addiction.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
used to be addicted to MySpace. I get on 4 hours a day, and that'd be
Oh,
all I
wow,
do. I get addicted to it, like an obsession. And
yeah,
we all have them. We all have them. Something to work
yeah,
on.
yeah,
But the thing today, really, one thing I've learned is if you can surrender that feeling of anger, like when you feel the anger, the rage, whatever comes up inside of you, a lot of times if you surrender it, you
right,
just
yeah,
surrender it to God. So let God take it from you. That's what that's
yeah,
in my experience anyway with that. And
right,
uh, and so it's helped me a lot. Really, I mean, I'll tell y'all a
yeah,
story. I used to have road rage really bad. Like I never really actually
mhm,
ran anybody off the road or fought
right,
anybody or nothing like
right,
that or hit
yeah,
anybody or stabbed anybody or nothing like that. Thankfully,
right, yeah,
I think I really could have though in the past. I really had so much anger,
oh,
so much rage. People would cut
yeah,
me off in traffic. People would swerve. People would,
oh my goodness,
I mean, all kinds of things. And when you're in traffic and stuff with road rage, especially, I
yeah,
mean, it can
yeah,
cause people to do all
oh
kinds
yeah,
of things. I
yeah,
cuss people out driving down the road. I used to flick people off driving down the road. I mean, I literally did, and I had a major problem with that, and it caused me a lot of stress. It probably took a
yeah,
couple years off of my life.
right,
Uh, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Just with that alone, you mean just the stress of that, getting pissed off, getting mad at people, and you can't control it.
no, no,
And
no,
I remember going to a therapy session one time with a therapist, and he told me, he's like, yeah, he's like Tony, he said, all this stress and anger you're having with a bunch of other people. He said, you don't know their situation. He said, how can you judge it if you don't know their situation? Like you don't.
right, yeah, exactly, exactly,
He's like, you don't know what's going on with them. I mean, they could be going to a
exactly,
hospital emergency or
yeah,
going to somebody for an emergency or going to the emergency room.
yeah,
You just really don't know.
uh-uh,
And I've
uh-uh,
learned for one of my buddies, Brandon. Uh,
mm,
he's a truck driver, and I've learned these truck drivers they get pushed to the limits. Hey, Melissa. They get pushed to the limits on having to get their runs and get their loads done on time. So I used to get mad. Like I'd stay there and just let them ride my butt or whatever, and I'd give
mm,
them brake checks and all that stuff. But I've learned now I just pull over, get in the right lane, and let them go around because they're on a time crunch
yeah,
anyway.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So I don't. I used to get real pissed off. I mean, the truck drivers, I'd pull up beside one and flick him off. Or
Uh,
I even got to the point one time where I'd shine a flashlight. I got a spotlight in the car. I used to have that thing, and I'd shine. I'd get off when I get behind them. I'd try to blind the fool out of them with a flashlight.
yeah. All
And that
right.
ain't gonna do nothing. I mean, that ain't gonna do nothing. But just it gets you feeling mad and feeling angry, and it's. I mean, you're probably gonna end up blinding somebody or having them
Yeah.
cause an accident, or you getting hurt, or you getting killed. You know what I mean, or something
Yeah.
because of it.
Yeah. That's true.
So
That's
it's
so
about
true.
really trying to have compassion and for other people. One thing I really learned in the
Yeah.
program is have compassion for other people because you don't know what they're going through.
Yeah. Daddy, where a
And
minute ago? Where a minute ago?
oh no, Curdy, mm,
Lord.
you just don't know what other people are going through at the time.
Yeah, I know. That's
And
true.
they could have a mental issue. They could have like some kind of a heard some people having diabetic reactions. They'll drive down the road and they'll start swerving like a drunk person. They won't be drunk. They'll just have a medical reaction.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So it's just about perspective, really. You have to look and see different things. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no,
All
I'm preaching
right.
now. I'm preaching now. All right,
Yeah, you
Curdy,
are. All
go
right
ahead.
then.
I'm
Okay.
gonna let you have the floor here.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's
Anything you want to add to that, or anything you would like to say to that, or
that you and hey, you said it all. You said it all. You had
hmm,
said it all. So I mean, n- whatever it, whatever we see, whatever we you know, whatever we do, you know, it's. Hang on one second.
mm-hmm.
Oh, it's the doctor's office. Hello. Hey, hey, sweetie. Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, we'll be there. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. That was Judy at the doctor's office. Judy at the doctor's office. Judy, the receptionist at the doctor's office. Doctor's office. I have an appointment at 1:30 on Monday. What's
Yeah,
that?
go ahead. You
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, huh?
was
I'm
you
sorry,
gonna
John.
say
What
something,
now?
Curdy?
Oh yeah.
You said you've been through a lot as well, so you really got to trust God. I mean, what it boils down to, at least in the program I'm in, 12-step program, you got to
Yeah.
trust God. You got to get that connection back with God, which I've really been working on
Yeah.
lately.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
but I mean, it's whew,
Mm,
like I said
that's really
earlier,
good.
it's helped me more than 20 years going to church in the last year and a half,
Mm-hmm.
just going to a 12-step program, and I think they'll benefit anybody. I mean, I'm not on here trying to sell you to go to a
Right.
12-step program, but I think anybody can benefit from that. Are you there, Curdy? Oh gosh, my stuff totally froze up on my end. People keep calling me, so sorry about that, y'all. I'm still live on here, I think. I'm not sure if Prudy's on here or not. I'm still. It looks like yours froze up. But yeah, I find get back into that. I find with the road rage stuff that I just don't get angry anymore. Like it's just not there. It used to just well up inside of me, and I mean, now very, very, very rarely will I have like every now and then it'll try to rear its ugly head, but it's very rare that happens anymore. Uh, and when it does, I don't act on the emotion. Curdy, I'm seeing you, but you're froze. So I don't know what happened on your end, but it looks like you're totally gone. Another thing, like I said, just ask God to help take the anger from you. That's another thing. Try to surrender. That seems to really help me a lot as well. Uh, Curdy, I don't know what to, if you wanna try to rejoin, see if it'll let you rejoin the broadcast. I don't know if you can do that or not, but it should let you come back on here. Uh, if not, you mean I'll finish and maybe you could say what you want to say on the text, but it should. Let me see if I can invite you. I don't know if it's gonna let me invite you, but try to rejoin try to rejoin it. I don't know if it'll let you do that or not, but it should. Let me see. Add. I got you added already, so you should be. Says you're in there still. I had a couple phone calls come in on my end, so it messed it up. So I'm gonna message you real quick. Let's see here. I'm gonna see if it'll let me comment. Are you still watching right now? We may have to end it. Yeah, I think you lost it. And unless there's a way you can figure out how to rejoin. It looks like I'm by myself now, so I guess somehow yours went out somehow. That sucks. We were just getting started too. Uh, but yeah, I'll go ahead and continue. I'm going to continue. Curdy, I'm just going to go ahead and continue by myself. Continue talking here. I think, like I said, negativity don't get you anywhere, but just stress and all that. I mean, anything with like anger, rage, anything like that, it's just not good. I mean, it adds to your stress. It also is going to shorten your life too. Stress is one of the number one causes uh, for heart attacks as well, and dying an early age. So I can't figure out. Yeah, I can't figure out how to re-add you. It says you're watching, Curdy. But go back to that notification where I said for you to join it and see if you can find it. Wait, hang on a minute. It says approve request to be in the broadcast. It says you're already approved. So see if you can get back in. If not, like I said, I'm gonna wrap it up in a few minutes anyway. Uh, Will it let you rejoin from the notification I sent you? All right, see if you can rejoin. It should let you. And one thing I'm learning is forgiveness, and that's one I'm having to. Oh shoot, it won't. All right. Well, I'll wrap it up in a minute. I'm gonna talk for a few more minutes here. Forgiveness is another thing. I mean, people that are out there. I mean that you meet in your life. You just never know what the other person's going through, and I think I mentioned that they could be having all kinds of problems and issues. One thing I'll say is you don't get punished for your anger. You get punished by your anger, and I've learned that from experience. It's actually a little bit of both, I would think, but it's mainly you get punished by your anger because it hurts your body in so many ways. Yeah, I can't see how to re-add you in there, Crudy. I don't see an option for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, and we look forward to doing this again in the near future. Take care, y'all.